Quack, quack, motherfucker, we started. Hi, Dave.
Yeah. Boy, you sprung that one on me, Pappy. Yeah.
It was too good of a joke. You said you had to get your ducks in a row, and I went with the quack, quack, motherfucker. I feel like it was what was required at the time.
Ian, I was still showing the people a blank browser tab, Ian.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Move past it. They don't care. Hi, Dave.
Hello, Ian. Welcome to Apex Adjacent, the greatest automotive podcast in the known universe.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know much of the universe, though, so that's why that's the case.
Yeah, known according to who?
Right.
Yeah.
So we have one of those weird shows today where we think it's maybe jam-packed, or we're going to be blasting through this in 10 minutes.
Yep.
One of the two.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't really know.
We could go on a 30-minute rant about taint sunbathing. We don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Could happen.
Yeah, I feel like this is fertile soil for that one of those kinds of nights. Yeah.
Yep. There might be.
Yeah.
Let us begin, though.
Uh-huh.
With the license plate game.
Ian, I have a license plate game for you.
What a surprise.
Let me pull it up. Ian, this one is called A Story.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to present you with 3 license plates that make the story.
Oh, I'm so excited about this because you know what? I have a license plate game for you later, and there is also a narrative arc.
Really?
Yeah. Wow, look at
me?
us. No.
Oh, man, this is what happens when you do a podcast for 7 some odd years. You just start lining it, your cycles line up.
Yep.
Uh-huh. Okay.
That's exactly what's happened.
Okay. All right. Ian, here we go. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me show the people that blank browser tab that they've all come to know and love. Uh-huh. Here we go. All right, Ian, this one is called A Story. Okay. Take it in, buddy. Up top.
Okay. we got a Mustang GT that's probably like a what, early 2000s?
I'm thinking like 2010-ish, because that's like the same body style as the Billet Mustang that came out a little bit ago, isn't it?
Oh, maybe. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe 2010s. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's got some sort of license plate frame on it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a Packers license? A Green Bay Packers
Ooh,
license plate
good
frame?
eye, Ian. Good eye.
Green
Yeah,
Bay
somebody's
Packers.
daily contacts are working very well.
Yeah. And then we've got a Porsche Cayenne S in white.
Yep.
Not much to go on there. Very simple license plate. It's a pure Michigan. It's a Michigan car.
Yep. So you
So
know
it's all rusty.
white as hell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got a Mercedes CLA 250.
Uh-huh.
Also in white. Colorado license plate. Very simple black license plate frame. All 3 license plate frames.
Yep. Got a hat trick of license plate frames. For you and for everyone, Ian. Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Mustang, Cayenne S, and a Mercedes CLA.
Yep. So we've got For My Lover.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, ew. So it's the number 4, my LOVR, and then OMG EWW. And then oh really.
Uh-huh.
Oh, the word really.
Yeah, and I put OMG EU and oh really out of order because the story should be like the guy is like giving his wife or the side corny shucking a car, right? Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Oh really? Oh my God, you."
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That because it works in this way too. You could have there could be a story this way too. Like
Right.
For My Lover, they start and then oh my God, ew, they break up.
Right.
And then oh really, they've slid back into the DMs.
Ah, okay.
6 months later, right? Like
Right.
that was the story that popped in my head, but yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. Okay. So I have a couple of thoughts. I don't think For My Lover works for the Mustang.
Okay. All right. That's not a car you would give somebody like if you really loved them.
Right.
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 And like, I do feel like, and I don't, I don't want to be ladies be shopping over here, but but the move of gifting someone a car,
Right.
and then getting them a personal license plate to let the world know that they received a car from you
Right.
is very much a guy move.
That's a dude move. Yeah.
That is a dude move because it's at once a very thoughtful gesture and also extremely selfish.
Right. 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 Because you want everybody to know that you were the one that
Right.
gave them said car. Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
If you just gave them a car and it had a standard license plate, okay.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. But if you registered it as for my lover,
Uh-huh.
that you're a dude.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
OMG.
Okay.
You. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think for my lover, and there's a football thing and some kind of not so tasteful aftermarket wheels. I don't think that fits. So
Right. Right.
my gut there with the Mustang is, oh really?
Oh, okay. All right.
Now,
Oh, really? Is it?
now these other two, I think for my lover is the Cayenne, and I think,
Okay.
oh my god, ew, is the CLA 250.
Really? Okay.
Because I think you have to make it to a certain point in life, and you're maybe a little bit older when you're referring in public to your significant other as your lover,
Right. Right.
and then buying that person a luxury automobile.
True. True.
And so I think the CLA 250 is a little too entry level. It smacks a little too entry level.
Right. Right. Yeah. If it was like for my lover and it was a CLA, they'd be like, you could do better, buddy. Right.
And so I think the CLA just has a like, oh my god, ew vibe to it.
Okay.
Like that is something a driver of a CLA would say
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
if like the barista hit on them.
Right.
God, ew. Right? I have a Mercedes. Ew.
Okay. Okay. All right.
So that's my answer. I think it's oh really up top with the Mustang,
Uh-huh.
for my lover with the Porsche, and oh my god, ew with the CLA 250.
All right. Okay, Ian. I like your version of the story. I think this is pretty good. I think this is pretty
Okay.
good. Ian, you got all of them right. You got every single one right.
Boom.
I didn't save it correctly. Oh my god. But you got them all right.
Yeah.
You did. Just trust me on this, everyone. Our buddy PETA saw the Porsche. Yeah.
Nice.
With For My Lover. Yeah. And then our buddy Steven, that we went karting with recently, saw the OMG Ew. Yeah. And he sent me
Amazing.
that like a year ago. So I've been hanging on to that one. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
I know. Okay, so I know I have an answer, but which of these, rank these in order of who you would like to hang out with most?
Oh. Right. Like OMG would be too judgy, right?
Okay.
Yeah. For My Lover, I think they're just a victim in all of this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think I'd like to hang out with O'Reilly, so I think I kind of have to hang out with For My Lover.
Okay.
What about
Wow.
you?
I would flip it. So I would go For My Lover, bottom of the pile, without a question.
Remember, you're not. This isn't the person that bought the car.
Yeah,
It's the
but
person that the
they're
car-
into, they're into some weird shit, and they're gonna try to talk you into joining them. If there's that level of performance already,
Okay. Okay.
and then I'm gonna go with oh really, because we'll just go rip donuts and talk about Brett Favre. I'm guessing, I don't know. And then oh my god, ew, oh god, we'll just cruise around and gossip. We'll just gossip about people. I like a good gossip sesh.
Yeah.
Like
I
a-
feel like you could get in on that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
can do some tea spilling, as the as the kids don't say.
Right. There you go. Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay.
That's what I would do.
I like that. I like that, Ian.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to give you mine later in the show.
Yeah. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Stephen, for sending those in. Yeah. Because it made a story. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Ian, I want to talk about something that we talked about in our last show. You gave us a barrage of 3 albums, or I bullied you into giving us a barrage of 3 albums.
Yes.
I have listened to all 3 of those albums.
Oh.
Right? Ian, I told
Okay.
you. I'm
Okay.
going to listen to all your album of the week recommendations.
Okay.
I mean, I was going to listen to Liquid Swords anyway because that, yeah.
Right.
I have 2 ears and a heart. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Yeah Yeah Yeahs album. Yeah, that's good.
Fantastic, right? It's really
I'll
good.
listen to it again. Yeah. The jazz one, not a fan.
Yeah, that's fair.
There were a couple.
It's a little. That one was out there, but yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple like slow, mellow songs on there that like I'd throw on. But yeah, the album as a whole, it's just not my thing. I saw a metal band that was very jazzy, like some improvisational jazz. Oh, to me, sounds like when a band is wrapping up a song and they're going nuts at the end,
Yeah.
but it's just that and it just keeps going.
Yeah, right.
It's just
Right.
that like we're playing ourselves out like with a bang, but then it just like that's the entire song. Right?
Yeah.
I saw a metal band like that one time and I was like,
Oh, wow,
wait,
that'd be a lot.
They were opening for Baroness. That I really like Baroness, right?
Okay.
Yeah, but I was like, oh wow, these are the songs, huh, guys? Like, yeah. So I wanted to report back, and give you the results. Yeah, of course, I listened to Liquid Swords. Yeah, Killa Hills 10304. Hello. Yeah. But do you have a new album to subject me to recommend for the listeners this week?
I do. I have a new old album.
Okay.
Okay, so this is an album that I think is good. I like to, whenever I talk about an album, I like to say this is the context in which it works. Mm-hmm. And this one I think is really specific.
Okay.
But it's the mood that I'm in.
Oh,
which is
okay.
I'm motivated right now. I'm actually crossing things off the list.
Okay.
But I know it's not going to last. And I got to keep my spirits up a little bit, but not overdo it.
Okay.
I can't overdo it. So I need something that's high energy, but also soothing.
Oh, a tough balance to strike. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I have picked an album that I was obsessed with when it came out in 2007.
Oh.
The album 23 by Blonde Redhead.
Okay.
It's a beautiful album. It's got some just gorgeous sounds on it, but it's got some higher energy drumming on it and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And just it's kind of more up tempo, but beautiful sounds.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very much if you like this, or if you like Caribou, which is another.
Oh yeah, I love Caribou. Yeah.
They had an album that came out the same year that sounds pretty similar to this.
Oh,
actually.
Okay. Yeah.
Andorra, which is
great album.
Oh my god, I love that album.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is pretty similar.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think you'll dig this. It's great.
Nice. Okay.
And it's got a really iconic album cover.
Yeah. No, it's great. This lady playing tennis with 4 legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will check this out. Thank you very much, Ian. If they're on Bandcamp, you're going to find a Bandcamp link in the YouTube description. You'll find links for Apple Music and Spotify as well.
There we go.
Yeah, boom.
I like it.
Click on it. Listen to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in that very specific mood.
No, that's capturing that essence of I want to ride with this while I still can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? But
Before
also
something ruins my mood.
Yeah. Yeah. Before Before, I mean, like, you know, like we used to call it at work, before somebody seagulls me, like before somebody flies in, shits on something and leaves, you know, like, right?
like that.
Or they do a drive-by, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, you know, like, yeah, right? Like you're in a groove, right? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Nice.
I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Before the phone notification pops up where you're like, fuck.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice.
That's exactly right.
Nice. Ian, speaking of kind of staying in the moment, I want to know about an item that you put on this on this here Talk Abouts document about the Corvette E-Ray, because I feel like Corvette owners like may be feeling like their moment is fleeting as well.
I like that. Yeah. So they officially launched. We've all known this is coming for a while, but the Corvette E-Ray is now like an official thing that's happening. Everyone had been speculating for a long time that was the whole reason for the transmission tunnel, transmission tunnel for the mid-engine car that didn't need the transmission tunnel,
right?
And all of that. And it looks really cool. It's all-wheel drive, all the horsepower. You know, like. It's a hybrid, it's the whole thing, but it just got me thinking, like, you know, we all kind of have a real fixed picture in our minds of the vet dad.
Yes.
You know, the
white New Balances, jean shorts. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And this vet dad, it's not just a dress code. I feel like it also has it evokes pretty strong opinions, comes with some pretty strong opinions about when things were better.
Yes. Yeah.
And why they're bad now and all of that sort of stuff, right?
Right.
And I am just wondering, I know that that's not the demo that they're going after with this car.
Right.
But that's not necessarily the demo of the new Corvette buyer is not always the demo of the jean shorts and the New Balance. Sometimes that's a second owner or a third owner.
Right.
Right.
Right. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So what is the future? What is the future of the vet dad? Like if we're here now, in 10 years and 20 years, you know, what's the wing-a-dinga, to borrow, you know, regular cars phrase, like what is that gonna look like with this?
Right. Ian,
you know, is it going to be a little less nostalgia and a little more like nerdy engineer who just wants to explain how it all works to everybody?
Right, but yet this is a person that, like, I mean, it's a Corvette, right? Mm-hmm. People are going to be talked at about this car. Right.
And I wonder too, like, if there's a subset of Corvette dad that, like with the ZR1, when that came out in like 94 or whatever, because that was kind of the first time that the Corvette was cutting edge as far as technology, right? Like there was actual like interesting things going on with that engine and like actual technology things, right? And this is sort of the first time since that's really been the case,
right?
Where it's been not just a huge amount of power for the money or whatever,
right,
or more nostalgic or whatever. And I just wonder, like, what the Corvette community is going to do with this.
Ian, I don't quite know how to say this, but I'm going to take a stab at it anyway.
Are you about to tell me that I'm going to be a Corvette dad in the future? Is that what you're about to say?
I kind of think this might be the car you would want after the kids leave for college. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
You son of a bitch.
Am I right? I'm not wrong. I might not be exactly right, but I can't be that wrong. But
you know, I honestly had not considered that until this very moment. But you might be right.
I kind of think I am. Because I think that this is somebody who is okay with something being adapted, like to kind of go with the times or to improve it or something like that. I think that
I've stated many times on this very show that nostalgia is a garbage emotion.
There we go.
So right? I am not the target Corvette buyer usually.
The older Corvette, right?
Yeah.
Although, like, you hit you with a used Z06, like 5th gen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Super fun.
Yeah, you definitely would love that. But new, right? Mm-hmm. Paying MSRP, right? Mm-hmm. You know, right? I think that like the difference that this Corvette makes in the Corvette community is the thing that kind of like draws you towards it, right? Because
it's definitely 100% has to be that the Corvette is becoming younger and hipper and cooler, and cannot be, because it's not happening, that I'm getting older and less cool. Like, obviously, that's what's happening here. Well, I mean, scientifically, that's what's happening.
First of all, Ian, you're the coolest person I know, so you're only getting cooler.
You should get out more.
Ian, I've been out. No, I shouldn't.
I didn't care for it.
Not a fan, Ian. Not a fan. Hard pass. Yeah. No, Ian, I do think that, like, as we're talking about this, and like as we're kind of like talking about this Corvette, it's hybrid drivetrain, stuff like that. Like this, like, you would track the shit out of this after your kids went to college.
Yeah. Well, thanks. I thought this was going to be a fun, let's poke fun at the dorks and their New Balance, but now I'm facing my own mortality. That's fun. Thanks, Dave.
But this isn't a dorks. You're not turning into that. You're not turning into that. You're going to have a nightmare tonight. You're going to see your little feet sticking up out of your covers instead of your fancy European.
Wait a second. I was wearing full-length jeans just a second ago.
Those white New Balances are going to be glowing in the dark, man.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
No, Dave. That's the thing, because this Corvette is not a white New Balance car.
But I feel like we've been saying that for every generation of Corvette for as long as I can remember. But people have been saying some iteration of that. Not your daddy's Corvette.
No.
Well, but that's been the narrative about it for a long time.
That's what Chevy's been trying to say, because they realize their demographic is dying.
Well, yeah. Yeah. But they just always replace it with new dying people.
Right. Yeah, it's called marketing wank for a reason, Ian.
Yeah.
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 No. Yeah. Ian. Yeah. The mere fact that people are going to be like, this isn't what the Corvette name stands for.
Right.
Right? Like, that doesn't, like, the Corvette name doesn't mean shit to you, right? You see all-wheel drive, tons of horsepower, battery pack, and you could fucking throw snow tires on this and crush it in the winter. How hilarious would that be?
It would be fun.
Taking this ice racing? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
No. Yeah. It'd be fun.
Ian.
Damn it, Dave. Okay. I get it. You're right. You're 100% right.
It's not like I'm like, hey, like, you're gonna suck when you're older. No, you're you're rad now, and you're gonna continue being radder. Okay? Ian,
you know what, Dave? I will say that this is an amazing. Was not anticipating this. This is an amazing segue into my license plate game.
Is it really?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
See, and it's not because I started complimenting you.
I mean, a little bit, but that's okay. Okay, but
Ian.
But I mean, you know how, like, I'm 40, which is also a big number.
Wait, you turned 40?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were in your late 30s.
I'm in my super late mid, early, late 30s.
I didn't know you turned 40. Well, congratulations. Welcome to the club, motherfucker.
Well, but so there's this arc that happens. There's a narrative arc.
Wow, you're
At least in my head.
41 this year.
Yeah. There's this narrative arc that happens, right?
Uh-huh.
Where like in your 20s you're pretty sure you're pretty fucking amazing.
Oh,
Right.
okay. All right. Yeah.
Right. And then in your 30s you're like less sure about that.
Right.
And then in your 40s you're like, "Oh no, everybody sucks, including me." Like we're all not great.
I have kind of the opposite take. I feel like I was a garbage person in my 20s. I was barely tolerable in my 30s, and I'm just now starting to be okay in my 40s. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's my take at least. But you know,
Okay.
that's my journey.
Well,
and also,
I'm happy for your enlightened state, Dave.
I'm happy for your advice.
I'm very surly tonight. I don't know why.
I think I know. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, so that
yeah.
I think is a common narrative arc in your head.
Yes.
You know. Wow.
Yes.
Uh,
Invincible, right? Like,
Right.
Why is this hair growing from here? And,
Right.
And then, right.
And so I bring you this license plate game entitled 20s, 30s, 40s.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Let's get into it. All right. Ian. Oh, okay. All right. So we have a black Volkswagen Tiguan, right? With one of those trailer hitches that comes up, you know?
Yep.
We got a Lincoln, what is that? An Aviator?
I think it's a Navigator.
And Lincoln Navigator, big boy in white. And then we have a Scion. What is that? Is that the X?
A, I believe.
XA, the little four-door hatchback of a thing. The XA. Okay. All right. And then the license plates say bespoke, average, and oh well. Okay. Oh well. Oh boy. I think I have an oh well plate sitting in the hopper as well.
Oh, did we see the same car?
I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yeah.
Because I took all three of these.
You did? Okay. All right. I'll do a
Yeah.
little bit of a hopper dive after after this. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
So I think what we're saying here is like the Scion XA is like a 20s car, right?
Okay.
The Tiguan is a 30s car, I feel like, right? And
Okay.
the Lincoln is, I think, a 40s car, right?
Okay.
These
Okay.
are this is kind of the demo that I see. Yeah. In this. Okay. All right. Oh, look, you took the Scion picture in your R32. Nice.
I did.
That always makes me happy. Okay. All right. So then, yeah.
You could tell it was many moons ago because it was like summertime.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Okay. So then we have to figure out like a 20s, 30s, and 40s plate. So bespoke, average, and oh well. I mean, oh well is definitely like my 40s plate, right?
You're right.
I think average would be the 30s plate, and bespoke would be the hubristic 20s plate, right? Am I using hubristic correctly, or
I don't think that's actually a word.
hubris? Someone full of hubris,
You would be full of hubris. Yeah.
full of hubris. Yeah.
Hubris.
Don't
No,
look it up.
doubting myself. I'm looking it up.
I'm blaming the Missouri public school system.
Hubris.
Yeah.
Hubris. You were right.
Oh,
That's a word. That's a
shit,
word.
son.
That is a word. Hubristic.
Must have picked that up playing Words with Friends or something. Okay.
That's
All
a good
right,
one.
So
Good word.
I have a feeling that with the plates that we would assign to these people are not the plates that they would choose for themselves, is the thing. Right? Yeah.
And also, you have to think like, I titled this, so like,
right.
this is just me putting my own shit on these license plates.
Onto 3 random people existing in the world.
Uh-huh.
But 3 people that made distinctive choices with their license plates.
Yep.
I feel like bespoke is going to be on the Lincoln because I think that they want it to be bespoke. Yeah. That leaves me with average and oh well for a Tiguan and for a little silver Scion.
Mm-hmm.
And I think oh well, I'm going to put that up on the Tiguan because I can
Okay.
just see somebody being kind of witty with that, right? And then average on the Scion. And I think it's funny and it's on a kind of a tiny car. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I think that's what I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with oh well on the Tiguan, bespoke on the Lincoln, and average on the Scion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying like the average thing is maybe like a no, honey, it's average.
Yes. Yes.
That's what you're describing here is
Yes.
that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to change your answer?
I wouldn't. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, I like what I'm cooking here. Yeah.
Okay. I have some good news for you and
Okay.
some bad news for you.
I'm going to bet
got-
that
One correct.
I bet it's the Lincoln.
You got the Lincoln correct.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Bespoke on the Lincoln, average on the Tiguan, which is appropriate. It is an average vehicle.
It is some car. Yes.
Yeah. And then oh well. I should have put the witty oh well on the young kid. Oh well, and it's got some crash damage. I didn't zoom and enhance.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. You should have zoomed in the hands because you would have seen the bandage that they put on it,
Oh, son of a
which
biscuit.
really does kind of fit with it.
It does. Shoot, Ian. Why didn't I zoom and enhance?
I don't know, but I wasn't about to be like, "Hey, you should zoom in and enhance."
Oh my goodness. I'm never going to forget to zoom and enhance again. Bespoke out here and you don't even have a goddamn plate frame, you
I
dick.
knew you were gonna say
Of
that.
course I'm going to say that. Okay, I'm
That's
looking in the
really
hopper for
funny.
my oh well. Yeah.
I really hope it's the same car. That'd be really funny.
It's not. It came from somewhere else. So
Oh, okay,
Yep.
interesting.
Yep. So it is definitely not the same car. Yeah.
That's
Actually,
hilarious.
I have two oh wells. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I have oh wells and oh well. But anyway.
Huh.
Yes, I like that, Ian. I like that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. This trajectory, this 20s, 30s, 40s trajectory. Yeah.
Right. Bespoke. Yeah, average. Oh well.
Right? Yep.
Oh well. Put me in a home.
I'm done now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put me at home. Nice. Nice, Ian. You know, we have some you've seen some plates, I've seen some plates. We have some things that I have something that I saw.
Okay.
And then we have some listener my eyes that I wouldn't mind kind of rifling through here.
Let's do it.
I saw somebody that got very lucky with their vehicle choice and their DMV visit timing. So when it came time to plate the Fiat, in this area of town, there's a lot of people running around with the license plate prefix AFX, right? Which I would love to have because it's one of Aphex Twin's pseudonyms, right? He produces music under AFX, right? And they didn't have them when I got to by the time I got the Fiat running, emissions tested and everything, they must have been out because I got APC, so much further down the line, right?
Yeah.
But I see a bunch of AFX plates. Like I'll see one probably like every other day that I go out or so, right? And it's like, it could have been mine, right?
Yeah.
Right? But this person, I think they fucking nailed it with their timing, their car, and their DMV visit. So here we go, Ian. It is a CRV and the prefix of the plate.
CRV 75. That's amazing.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. How great is that? You know?
That's awesome. You know, I actually met some. It was we were talking to when Chris was in town.
Yes.
We went karting with him. We were talking to him, and the guy, one of the guys he was with. I don't know if you were part of this conversation or not, but he was saying that he bought a WRX,
Okay.
and because he worked at they all work at dealerships. The dealership people can see the plate things, right?
Oh,
and-
okay.
And he was like, XRW is coming up.
Okay.
So like, here's like, I'll let you know when we get to that point like the first day, and then you can hop on it and maybe you can get like 000 or 001.
Okay.
And he did. He ended up getting like XRW like 001 or something like that because he worked at a dealership and he could jump on that plate.
That's fantastic. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But that's cool when it's cool when they line up like that.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Or he's the 754th person to think of that in Colorado, which is also possible.
It is, right? I want a plate that says C, like I want my username to like people named like Chad Smith, like signing up for a Gmail account. How about C Smith? Oh, that's taken.
Right.
C Smith 01, C Smith 02.
Yeah, yes. I mean, in Colorado, like that is 100% plausible.
That is.
These things are everywhere.
It could be a vanity plate.
Yeah. And each one of these of this generation has been stolen 7 times.
I love that. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. So there you go. There's the CRV.
Who sent that? Did you take that?
I took that picture. Yeah, my wife and I were tootling around up in Longmont this weekend. We had a nice little.
Well, thanks for supporting the show and sending that
in. Not a problem. We had a nice little date day up in Longmont. Went up to Cheese Importers. Fun little place. Yeah.
I think we went up there.
Yeah, good. Got some good horseradish Havarti.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That sounds potent.
It's not. It's very mild. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. But so that's my eyes. But our buddy, I think it was Eric. I think it was Eric. I gotta check. Ian, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna check. But he was on He was on Google Street View, and he saw this. Ian. It is a bananas slammed hot pink Miata that is stanced as shit. Yeah. You tell the people what you think about that while I research who sent us this real quick.
I mean, I am in love with this Miata.
Right?
And this person who obviously hard parked their bagged Miata in front of the Google Street View camera just to get this to happen.
Right?
It's an NA, headlights up and popped. We're missing a fog light. We've got.
I think that's where they do the air intake on some of those.
Oh.
Yeah.
It is.
And it was
hot pink.
It was Eric that sent it in. So thank you, Eric. Yes.
Okay. It is hot pink and just all of the camber. It actually it borrowed the camber from all of the surrounding counties to get this amount of camber.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. How could you be mad at that? Right?
It's glorious. The tiniest little rear view mirrors. Oh my God, it's adorable.
Oh yeah, look at those rear view mirrors. That's hilarious. I didn't even notice that.
Fender mirrors that are tiny.
Yeah.
Useless.
Yeah.
Which you got to think in that car, mirrors would be required because there's going to be a long line of cars behind you.
Yes. Yeah, lots of people passing you. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's so A plus work, whoever this is.
Right. Whoever did that to get their car in Google Street View, fucking champs, man. Yeah.
I'm assuming on their way back to the tire shop to get new tires to replace them after this amount of camber.
Yeah. I mean,
they just drive home and back to the tire shop. That's the only trip they take.
Stance dudes will get seriously 200 miles out of a set of tires. That is it.
It's crazy.
I know, right? Yeah.
People who race Le Mans get better mileage out of their tires.
They do, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, when your tire life cycle is less than a car running at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, what are you doing?
You may have a setup problem.
Yeah, but I'm personally glad you're doing it. Yeah.
A plus. I love that.
Right? Yeah. So, yes. Thank you, Eric, for sending that in. It's fucking hilarious. You can't get mad at that. You can't, right?
No. Too good. Too good.
And then another thing, our buddy Aaron sent us in, you know how we sent people stickers, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And we said, if you put stickers on things, we'll show it on the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Unless it's like public property, then but whatever.
But definitely show it on the show.
But here you go. Here's the picture Aaron sent in. It's him. It's
that's great.
Yeah.
Night skiing. Oh man, I love night skiing.
Yeah.
Night skiing is the best because it feels like you're going a million miles an hour, no matter how fast you're going, and it's just I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just like the lights. It's like driving through a big city at night.
Nice. Okay.
With the lights going overhead and stuff, like
a little surreal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's usually less crowded, and it's just you can like putting like a chill like down tempo album on and carving down at night is it's the fucking best.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. So thank you, Aaron, for sending that in. He's got the Apex Adjacent sticker smack on his helmet. Yeah. We really appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely.
That's great.
Yeah. So there you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. Ian, are you aware of this Cardle game? Are you aware of this at all? Okay.
No.
It's like Wordle, but for cars.
Oh.
You want to play today's? I haven't played it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so it's a zoomed in section of a car, and then you have to type what you think it is. All right.
Oh, it's UK.
Yes. Yeah, they mix and match. Yeah, but this one it definitely looks like a UK. Oh, the site is a UK site. Yes.
I think I know what this is.
Okay, but describe to the listeners like what they're seeing.
Yeah, so it's a.
Is it like brown? Is that brown? Or
it's
like
a brownish, like a slate brownish.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And it's got like
the rear of it.
Yeah, it's a rear. It's like the fuel door. There's a little piece of trim. The seat that you can see through the window is a very interesting detail, which really makes me think that I know what it is.
Don't Google. We're gonna raw dog this thing.
Okay. And it's got some interesting like warning stickers on the back on the window that definitely look European.
Yeah.
I think I know what this is.
Okay,
like I'm almost
go for it.
100%. It's a Citroen SM.
SM.
Yeah.
Nope.
Did you spell Citroen right?
Yes, I spelled Citroen right.
I know what else it could be. Oh, I have another guess.
Now we have a picture of the door. Now we have
the door handle.
Uh-huh.
I should have known there's warnings on the thing. The French wouldn't put warnings on this on the thing. That's not French. German.
Okay.
Porsche 928.
Okay. I like how you instantly accuse me of spelling Citroen wrong, you dingus. Yes, Ian, it is a Porsche 928. Well done. You can play this game at cardle.uk. CARDLE.uk.
That's fantastic.
It's fun. There's a lot that I don't get, but I fucking nailed a Nissan Cube on the first guess just off of the section of the rear view mirror that connects to the door.
Yes, that's great.
Yeah. So there you go. That's a new one for the daily.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Give me your daily puzzle rundown. What's your daily puzzle?
Oh, there's a lot.
Oh, that's okay. Let's hear it. It's not like we're going to do them, but let's hear them.
I'm all on the New York Times thing. So I do the Wordle. I do the spelling bee. Got Queen Bee today. No big deal. Got Queen Bee yesterday. No big deal.
You get Queen Bee like every day. Uh-huh.
I get Genius every day.
Okay.
Every day I get Genius. And then a lot of days I'll get Queen Bee, but not every day. I do the crossword.
Uh-huh.
Obviously. I try to do at least the easy and the medium Sudoku.
Oh, okay. All right.
End of list.
Okay. All right.
I was doing Quordle for a while and I kind of fell off of that.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, my wife and I do the Wordle, of course. And then we do the word hurdle, which is one that just turns over every 12 hours. But there's a 4, 5, and 6 on there. We just do the 5 and 6 because the 4 is dumb. Yeah. But yeah, we do the 5 and 6 every day. Yeah, twice a day for that one. And then the Wordle. Yeah. And now,
Nice.
and I've been doing the Cardinal. I used to do the Hurdle, the music one, but since Spotify bought that one, it's all just tons of new pop shit that I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, you know, yeah, that's the dailies for me.
That's funny. It is funny too that you guys play like co-op.
Not anymore. No, we
okay.
we do our own. Yeah, we were at like when it was new to us. My wife and I would sit on the couch. I would cast my phone to the TV, and we would play it collaboratively. But now, no, like it's not competitive. You know, in your house, it's competitive.
Oh, it's very competitive.
In our house, it's encouraging. It's encouraging. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, our rules are with the spelling bee more strict. So like you have to get to genius on your own. And then we'll look at the hints together and compare words and try to get to queen bee together.
Oh, okay.
But you are on your own, and you will feel great shame if you don't get to genius on your own and without looking at hints or anything. Yeah.
I play Boggle with you motherfuckers, and I cannot. Yeah, I can't hang. Yeah, yeah, I can't hang. Can't hang, Ian. I know 6 words. That's it. You know, one.
That's not true. And also, I don't think like it's a source of great pride that we're real good at word games and that we'll like stab each other over them.
We're real good at words.
Yeah, real good at words.
Have you met my friend?
And we get
Dave?
angry about them.
Met my friend Dave. He's my cat's emergency contact.
It's true. It's true. You are my cat's emergency contact.
I am. This is not a joke, listeners. I am Ian's cat's emergency contact.
100% true.
Yep. Yep. All right. Okay. Well, what else do you want to talk about, buddy?
Well, we're going a little bit long, but there's something that's I got a bee in my bonnet.
Oh, okay. Okay. You getting riled up?
Yeah. And it's because something has happened to me that I think will happen to us all eventually.
Okay. All right. Oh boy. Okay. So it was not on your radar when it was happening to everybody else, but now it's happened to you, so it's a travesty.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
No. It's not that. It's that, like, I'll explain. So the thing that's happened is that the culture war has come for me.
For you.
Right. For me personally.
Wait, are you getting canceled? What's going on?
God, I wish. I could stop talking to everybody. No. Okay. So when I mean that the culture war has come for me, it's that as we stated earlier, I have been on record for a long time saying nostalgia is a garbage emotion, blah, 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 right? Mm-hmm. But like, you know, I'm not above like feeling sad when some things are lost, right?
Okay.
And
yeah,
like,
sure.
At least there's a little twinge of that, right?
Yeah.
When things change, and you're like, I kind of like that other way.
Mm-hmm. I get that.
Like, I want Google Reader back.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I want like 2010 internet.
Yeah. I miss
back.
the simplicity of Palm OS. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. But you know, I enjoy progress and all that.
Sure.
The gas stove thing, man. The gas stove thing is really bumming me out.
So
really
what's the whole deal? Because I've been away from the entire discourse. What is this gas stove thing all about?
Okay. The gas stove thing, and we're going into this because this maps very neatly to cars, in a surprise to nobody. But here's the thing, is that there's been a lot of research lately that gas stoves are not good for your health and not good for climate.
Right.
And they were basically worse than people assumed.
Yeah.
You know, there's been more research in this area, and it turns out the results are not great. So that alone, already I was like, man, you know, I kind of like.
We love gas
that kind of
stoves.
put me.
Yeah.
You know, I like cooking on gas stoves. Mm-hmm. I'm a competent home chef, but I enjoy doing home cook. I enjoy doing cooking and learning the recipes, and I like cooking with gas stoves because you can be precise and You can do a ramp up if you want, whatever. And I've always hated electric stoves. So I'm like a little bummed. I'm doing a big home remodel in the next, I don't know, decade or whatever the fuck it's going to happen. And I'm getting an induction stovetop, and I'm not super thrilled about it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Right. But it's going to happen. So I'm fine with this sort of thing. Like, progress is happening. I feel like we're maybe losing a little bit. People have been cooking over a flame of some sort for like 10,000 years. You know, it's a little bit of a... Something is being lost. I don't know that it's worth saving, but it's something.
Right.
What I mean when the culture war has come for me is that now all of the worst people in the world agree with me a little bit, and I hate it. I hate it. It's worse. It's now way worse.
Right.
Because now I'm sad and embarrassed about being sad.
Okay, gotcha. You've taken some unsavory allies up in this, huh?
Yeah, but I don't feel strongly enough that I'm on one side or the other. I'm like, oh, that's a bummer.
It's more of
We
a
learned
preference for you than like a dedication, right?
Right, but now there's politicians saying that you can pry my gas stove out of my cold dead hands. That is an actual quote.
Of course it is.
Like, it's just because everything is dumb and getting dumber, and this is what is going to happen with cars. Like, it's already sort of happening.
Yes.
Right? And it's a real bummer because it makes it so you can't... Because now the other side is also... Like, I listened to a news podcast the other day, and they had somebody on who was like, I'm just so afraid to cook with my gas stove with my children in the house. And it's like, fuck off, man.
Right.
Like... Yes, okay, we've learned some things, and it's probably not great for us. But, you know, they've been around for 100 years.
Right. It's not like you're wrapping your food in asbestos and serving it to your kids.
Right.
Right.
Open a window, and the problem is solved. Like,
right.
Calm down. But, like, you can't... It makes it so you can't even have a nuanced conversation about it at all. You can't say like, oh, I'm going to miss the sound of an engine.
Right.
You know, I'm going to miss that a little bit. You know, we're losing a little bit of something there. And obviously we're doing better things.
Right.
But we've lost a little something. You know, to even just acknowledge that is now like you're picking a side.
Right.
And it fucking sucks.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So listen to that lady like way overreact about her gas stove in her house. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I don't like I hate everybody and everybody is so dumb.
Right.
Yeah. Like there's been like 2 studies and everyone's losing their fucking mind. Right.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Thai chefs are cooking in front of more BTUs than we'll ever see in our lifetime. Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And I am open to, I mean, obviously I'm getting an induction stove and yes, electrification is the future. We should do it. There's all sorts of reasons why.
Yes.
I am on board with it. But I just want to be a little bummed without having to agree with fucking Tucker Carlson. You know, like
right.
Can I have that?
Right.
That's all I want.
Right. Yeah. Nope. You're in the shit bin now.
Yes.
Right? Yep.
That's what I mean by the culture war has come for me.
Right.
It's like, you know, you were standing on the street corner going, oh man, that street light's broken. That's a bummer. Someone from the city government should fix it. And then you just get swept up in a coup.
Right. All of a sudden you're storming the Capitol.
You're with us now.
Yeah. Right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know. I like... Obviously, I benefit a lot from not being on Twitter so much and only basically tweeting about like the what went wrong at Southwest and salty black licorice. But,
There's something like licorice thread. I love it.
So I'm thankful that I missed some of this stuff, or I'll just see things like kind of like roughly about it, and I'm like, fucking scroll past that shit. I don't even want to know.
Yeah.
I just assume dumb shit's happening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'm with you, right? It is sad. Like I have a feeling that like, I mean, it's like when like cigarette smokers, right? Like when they were told like when they prescribed it or like recommended different cigarettes to pregnant women, they're like, oh no, these are better. Right.
Yeah.
Like, and then like when all of this stuff about cigarettes finally came out and people are like, oh, well, shit. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And
it's a really good analogy, actually.
Right. Yeah. There had to be some people that were like, well, I'm bummed, but I'm going to make a choice that's just better overall. Right.
But I think that was most smokers that I knew were in that exact position of like, I'm going to miss the communal, like,
the 7 minutes you hang with somebody. Yeah.
The bumming of the cigarette, the whole like that whole culture of all that. To say that
killing time,
nothing, right? To say that nothing is lost, even though obviously you're gaining so much, like years of your life.
Right.
Both things can be true.
Right. Yeah, you can be a little bit sad about losing something like that.
Yeah, without thinking that fucking black helicopters are going to land in your front lawn and take your stove away. It's just
wait, we're not doing that? I signed up for the black helicopter stove takeaway crew. No, I'm working a Thursday and a Friday shift, dude. I was going to call it Black Helicopter Friday, like make a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just everything is so dumb, and I'm dreading this happening in earnest, because it's already started to happen with cars, but I'm dreading it happening in earnest with cars.
Right.
And it's gonna suck. Like I bet people who bought a Tesla 2 or 3 years ago, like now that has, in some people's minds, like that is a political statement, just owning a Tesla, because
right.
Like it's just so dumb.
There are people that would not buy a Tesla today because of the dumb shit Elon does. Right.
Yes.
But like you're saying, like people that bought it a couple of years ago before like his wackadoo really started showing through to the public. Right. Mm-hmm. Now they're like, well, fuck, like now people associate me with this. Right.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. And just because you like cooking popcorn over your gas stove because you can dial the flame really nice and get your scrambled eggs perfect.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Now, like you said, you're fucking looped in with fucking Tucker Carlson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet you sunbathe your taint too, don't you? And it's just, come on, man.
Right. Like, let me exist in a nuanced area, like that has at least some nuance to it, instead of just like a binary 1 or 0. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And on top of that, you are somebody that exists very outside of like the binary, like personality type. I feel like you live in like the nuance and the ambiguity,
I mean, I would love to, but it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that these days.
It is. It is because everything is presented to us as 1 or 0, right?
Right. And you can't.
Right.
You have to pick a side now. And
right.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
Yep. Yeah.
And again, progress is great. I would not want to be alive any other time in history, really.
Right.
But also, come on, be less dumb.
Yeah. Right. of all of the things that we have to help us be less dumb, it's only making it worse.
Yep.
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 Yep. Maybe next year will be better.
Right. Just dumb optimism. It's the only cure for current dumb. Yeah.
That's going to be my technique. Is I'm going to be looking forward to next year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. It's January 23rd. Next year will probably be good.
Yeah, that ball drops. I'm looking forward to the next year.
You think this year is dumb? Next year's a presidential election.
Right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
We don't get more dumb than that.
No, those are peak dumb cycles. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Wish we had something fun to go out on.
Yeah, but I burned that license plate game early, didn't I?
You did.
Well, Dave, thank you for letting me get that bee out of my bonnet.
No, it's no problem. I'm sorry that you've been canceled, caught up in the culture war. I'll at least let you know when the black helicopter stove takeaway squad is coming for you. I'll send you a text.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'll just throw lead paint chips at them from my 1930s house. If people enjoyed me talking about becoming an old person and slowly sliding into a reactionary who agrees with Tucker Carlson.
We're not going to let you do that, Ian. We're not going to let you do that.
In my Corvette that I need to own, apparently. What should people do?
People should send us vanity plates. They should send them to 720-515-1391. Text them to us. Put Apex adjacent stickers on stuff. Send us pictures of that stuff. Yeah, do that kind of stuff. Listen to Ian's album of the week. Click on the links in the YouTube description.
Yeah. Dave, thank you. I feel like I had some stuff I had to get off my chest this week, so I appreciate it.
Not a problem. That's what we're here for.
Everybody, we love you. Thank you. Goodbye.